Hi there, welcome to Navigating Graduate School application. My name is um, Ebenezer, and if today is your first time visiting my channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. So today's video is simple but very important, and I'm going to take time to read a sample of my statement of purpose that helped me gain admission and also gain admission into a fully funded program in the US. And so if today is your first time visiting my channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. And this channel, that's Navigating Graduate School, is purposely created to help guide international students, especially from the global south, Nigeria, Ghana, and any other country that you might be watching me from. It is created to help you apply successfully to study in the US, Canada, or any country that you might be applying to. Okay, so today's video is on statement of purpose. We are going to look at some of the highlights and then some key things that you could indicate or highlight in your statement of purpose. But before I proceed, when you are writing your statement of purpose, specific universities have their some prompts, okay, some guidelines and prompts that they indicate that you have to highlight in your statement of purpose and your personal statement. So it's good you go by their format. Okay, it's good you go by the guide they give you, the number of pages they give you. I think I've made a video about that already, so I've made a couple of videos. So if you can just search on it, and then I've spoken about that. But let's dive straight into today's video. So this statement of purpose actually enabled me gain admission into a fully funded PhD program in the US. Okay, so let's look at this. So statement of purpose, the heading statement of purpose. So statement of purpose, you can just bring a hyphen here and then you add your name. Okay, you can add your name. Maybe you are Daniel, that's your full name, Daniel Kojo. Okay, Kojo Daniel is your name. Good. Then you can underline it nicely. Can underline. All right. Okay, so then you can let's go. So I said I grew up in a small farming community in the eastern part of Ghana. The community faced poor road networks, limited access to clean drinking water, and high illiteracy rates. These challenges did not discourage me, but rather motivated me to strive for excellence. Okay, so this first paragraph is indicating, the first paragraph here is giving you an introduction and then also a small background of myself, where I come from. Okay, so if you are a reviewer reading this, you know that the person is from, this applicant is from Ghana. Okay, and he is from a poor community as well. Okay, that is important. Okay, so this is a background. Okay, let's look at the second paragraph. During my undergraduate studies, I became aware of how chemicals like pesticides and trace metals from human activities negatively impact water bodies used for agricultural and drinking. Okay, this sparked my passion for finding sustainable solutions to these environmental issues. It motivated by this passion, I pursue an MPhil in environmental science at the University of Ghana, funded by a corporate scholarship. So this paragraph is also giving me my motivation for graduate studies. Okay, a motivation for graduate studies. This is a sample of my statement, but it's not the full statement, but it is giving you an idea where I developed the interest for. Okay, that where I had the motivation to apply for graduate school. Yours could be different. Yours could be maybe you've identified some issues in your community, you've identified some problem that you want to find solution to. Okay, so this is also my motivation. Let's go to the third paragraph. My master's thesis focused on heavy metal contamination of vegetables along paved roads in the Accra to Mamoto stretch of Ghana. I used composite sampling techniques to collect various vegetable samples based on their distance from the road, and also sampled irrigation water. Heavy metals in the samples were analyzed using atomic absorption spectrophotometry. I applied statistical tools such as the principal composite analysis to identify the sources of contamination. This experience greatly improved my skills in environmental data analysis. Great. So this part of the statement, let me highlight it. This part of the statement is showing you, yes, this paragraph highlighted in blue is showing you some of the skills I have developed. Okay, some of the skills and techniques I have developed that is applicable to the program that I am applying to. Okay, I mentioned some sampling techniques, composite sampling. Okay, and I also mentioned using the atomic absorption spectrophotometry. So this is a laboratory technique. Okay, this is a laboratory device. Okay, that we use to analyze heavy metals in samples, environmental samples. Okay, so if let's say you have a plant sample, soil, water, okay, you can use the AAS, that's atomic absorption spectrophotometer to detect them. Okay, so I have these skills. Okay, I also have a skill like data analysis skill, that's principal composite analysis. This also is applicable to the program that I am applying to. So whatever experience that you have and you think it is important or it can be transferred to your program, you can highlight it. Okay, you can highlight it in your statement of purpose. So let's go to the next line. This is also another experience which I think is also applicable to the program that I am applying to. Currently, I work part-time as a project engineer for a water production company. My responsibilities include researching surface and groundwater contamination, treatment processes, and conducting laboratory testing to ensure compliance with industrial standards. This work is rewarding as we provide communities with access to clean drinking water. So this is a work experience. I added it because I highlighted this in my statement of purpose because it's kind of related to the work that I'm going to, the program that I'm applying to. Okay, the program that I'm applying to, this work experience, I think it is relevant. It is an experience which is relevant to the program that I'm applying to, so it will help. That's why I highlighted it. Okay, let's go to the next paragraph and see. So this is the program that I'm applying to. This one. Okay, my objective in pursuing a PhD in environmental engineering. So this is the program that I applied to. I gained admission to this school, but I didn't go. But I don't want to mention the school here. My objective in pursuing a PhD in environmental engineering is to become a college professor and environmental consultant. I'm eager to engage in graduate research, collaborate with faculty and on scholarly publications, mentor students, and contribute to grant writing effort. Clean water access is a major challenge in Africa, and I hope to use my expertise to advise policymakers on sustainable solutions. Good. So this one, if you look critically at this paragraph, I am actually speaking about the program that I'm applying to. Okay, that's PhD in environmental engineering. Okay, and my long-term objective is also stated here. That is, I want to become a college professor and an environmental consultant. Why do I want to become a college professor and environmental consultant? So I'm eager to engage in graduate research. After that, I'll collaborate with faculty on scholarly publication. I also want to mentor students and contribute to grant writing effort. That is my short-term goal in the program. Okay, and then my look at my long-term goal. I said that clean water access is a major challenge in Africa, and I hope to use my expertise to advise policymakers on sustainable solutions. So after my PhD, okay, my motivation here is to use the knowledge acquired to find sustainable solutions to find sustainable solutions to address water quality issues in Africa. Okay, water quality issues in Africa. And how am I going to do that? I'll collaborate with policymakers. Okay, after I conduct my research, I'm going to collaborate with policymakers, because if you do your research, you have to make sure you communicate your findings, and those who can implement your findings is the policymakers. Okay, so this is important. You could see that this paragraph I've spoken about the program I'm applying to and my long-term career objectives, and it is good. Okay, it is good to do that. All right, let's look at the next paragraph. Okay, so the next paragraph is in, yeah, let's see, green, right? I have consulted with a faculty member from Syracuse University whose research aligns with my interest in water quality and wastewater surveillance. He encouraged me to apply. I'm seeking graduate funding through a research or teaching assistantship, and I am confident that my background and experience prepare me to succeed in this role. Pay attention to this paragraph. Okay, I made mention that I will not mention the school, but I think it is highlighted here. So I got accepted into Syracuse University as well, but I didn't attend Syracuse. I'm currently at Indiana University Bloomington studying PhD in environmental health. Okay, and so let's look at this paragraph. I said I consulted with a faculty member. So for masters and PhD applicant, especially if you are applying to research-based or research-focused programs, okay, it is prudent, it is important, okay, to highlight some faculty members that you like to work with in a specific on a specific research, okay, and state why you like to work with the professor or the professors that you mention in your statement of purpose. Okay, so if you are applying to a school and it is a research intensive university and you don't mention at least one or two professors in your SOP, I don't think it is ideal. Or the work that they are doing, okay, the research that you are interested in conducting when you go to the school, no professor, no faculty member or a professor in the department is working on such projects, I don't think you'll be accepted into the program. Because if the truth is, if they give you admission, who is going to supervise you? who is going to supervise your project, okay, and who is going to fund you. Most of the PhD and master's program that are research intensive, funding normally come from faculty members, okay, so they will take you on their project, and they will fund you. You'll be serving as a research assistant under their supervision, okay, and they will use some of the research money to sponsor your 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 education. So another way you can do this is, sometimes it is good to email professors within the specific program that you are applying to. Email them to find out if they will be accepting student. Tell them you are interested in their research, and if they will be accepting student, you'll be interested in working with them. Okay, and that you will know. So let's say there are about 12 faculty members in a department, and at least 2 or 3 said they are doing align with your interest. You mail them and none of them responded to your email. You have done follow-ups for a couple of times and they are not responding. I don't think you should apply to that program, because these are the people that are going to work with. You email them and no one is responding. You've sent follow-up emails and no one is responding. Do your research, search for another school, search for faculty members that will respond to your email, and you could have a Zoom meeting with them. Or better still, if they say you are not supposed to, a faculty member is not supposed to accept you before applying to the program, that's fine. You could just highlight maybe their name in your SOP and then also the reason why you want to work with them, but their work should align with your research interest. That's important. This portion, I've taken my time to speak about it because it is important. Okay, faculty members are important when it comes to graduate admission. Let's look at the concluding paragraph. As a first generation scientist and a member of an underrepresented group, I look forward, okay, let me even highlight it first before, okay, let's look at it, the last paragraph. As a first generation scientist, okay, and a member of an underrepresented group, I look forward to joining a university that values equity, diversity, and inclusion. And I believe Syracuse University is ideal environment for my doctoral studies. Okay, so this is a strong conclusion. I said I'm a first generation scientist. What that means is that I'm the first in my family to pursue higher education, to pursue research career. Okay, and I'm also from an underrepresented group. Okay, and I think the school is also focused on equity, diversity, and inclusion. That's why I highlighted it here. Okay, so equity, diversity, and inclusion is one of some schools value this a lot. Okay, and they want to include people from all over the world, no matter their background. Okay, so you could look for such schools as well. So I think today's video have been helpful. So as a summary, I think I have, so let me give you as a bonus tip. Okay, as a bonus tip, let's look at the summary of an SOP. If you are writing a statement of purpose, these are, if the school does not give you any highlights, these are some of the key things you can look at. One, I would say look at the introduction, okay, introduction and the background. Okay, you can give a brief introduction about yourself, maybe where you come from. Okay, that should be 1 or 2 sentences. 2, academic and research, your academic and research experiences. You can highlight them, your academic and research experiences. And that one you could say. Then why the program we are applying to, the program you are applying to, you are applying to, and why the program. Okay. Also, you could highlight some of your professional experiences, maybe one or two. This professional experience should align with the program that you are applying to. This professional experience should align. Professional experiences. Professional experiences. And then fits your career your career goals. That could be your career goals. Okay, your career goals or objectives. Okay, you can look at the long term, maybe short term and long term goals. And then lastly, this is very important, fit with program and faculty members. So if you are applying to masters or a PhD program, it is good to get the program's objective and then the faculty members that their research align with yours. Okay, you can highlight it in your statement of purpose. And then conclusion, the conclusion aspect. Okay. So this, you could look at this, your introduction, academic and research experiences, the program you are applying and why the program, professional experiences, career goals, short term and long, fit with program faculty members, and then the conclusion. So if maybe you've not written the statement of purpose before, you could follow this prompt, but the best thing is to look at the program that you're applying to their website. I'm sure they might give you some prompts to follow. Okay, but I hope this video has been helpful, and please leave your comment in the comment section and I'll be glad to respond to them. If today is your first time visiting my channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, okay, and like and share with your friends. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.